It's been somewhere like 8 months since I last put my face on camera. And because of this, I've had people ask, "Are you done? Is YouTube done?" Um, no. I am here to say that it is not. But I wanted to talk about why it's been so long and what's been going on in the background since I've gone quiet. And kind of give you guys a glimpse of what my future with this channel looks like, so that way you know that I'm not done. Not by a long shot. But let's go back a little bit. November was when I was shooting for the Fallout Good Springs event, which I do plan on going to again this year. I'm very excited about it. But around that time, I had a really, really nasty breakout. And I know I'm shooting on 4K now, so chances are it's it's not looking great for me. It was worse. It was depressingly worse, to the point where I did not feel comfortable being in front of the camera at all, in fact. And then other things happened that kind of kept me from wanting to be on camera, because I, truth be told, was not the best version of myself in that time. I just wasn't good. That's a fact. In recent months, since I've figured out what it was that was actually causing my issue with my skin, and I've gone about taking steps to clean up that particular problem, and it's gone. So I'm gonna be recovering for some time, but I feel like I'm better now than I have been in a long time. Enough to where I can do this. I won't say comfortably, but comfortable enough. In the interim between November and this video, I've since finished a D&D campaign that took me 5 years, and I'm already in another one. But in that time, I asked myself what it was I could be doing creatively outside of putting my face on camera. And an interesting opportunity fell in my lap. A Fallout podcast that at the time I had never heard of, but have since become a rather large fan of, called Chad, a Fallout 76 story. Which, by the way, if you have any love for Fallout, even if it's not for Fallout 76, go listen to this podcast. Oh, and it's got a sister podcast now called Appalachia, a Fallout 76 story. They're great. Through Zach's Discord, the creator, Kenneth Vigue, was asking for auditions. And I was like, well, I got a face for radio right now, and wouldn't you know it, there was a radio show announcer. So I threw in some of my D&D voice-inspired characters, and in a rather interesting turn, Kenneth reached out to me and said, you should be doing voiceovers. Like, a lot of them. And I've been hitting the pavement with that confidence ever since. And when I tell you, I'm maybe 4 months into throwing out over 150 auditions, and I'm at 12 roles. Some were like less than an hour. Some I will be doing starring roles in. Some are in pre-production. And there are some I am so flattered to be involved with. I'm looking at Soul Trial. I believe that has some serious wings, and I'll talk more about that if you guys want me to. But that wasn't everything in terms of like what I wanted to do creatively. Um, I've been wanting to do more Godzilla stuff because like it's a problem, but it's a problem I can talk about for forever. And not only do I want to talk about Godzilla stuff, but I want to talk about movies because I love movies. My job is movies. Um, my hobby is movies. I want to make a movie at some point. I'm currently doing things with that. Nothing set in stone. I tried last year and it didn't work out, but I do want to do short movies soon. But that's much further into the future. I've also been talking with Pretty Guardian. The Pretty Nerdy podcast is definitely not done. We have so much to talk about on a day-to-day basis. None the least of which, PG, if you're watching, we have Hades 2 to talk about now. I've been talking with Mark from Collector Reject, and we have. I'm going to be sitting in on a comic that he wants to talk about. I read it already, and it's. I'm looking forward to talking about it and geeking out about it for a bit. So we will talk about it more there. I wanted to come back to address the fact that I have been gone for so long, and more than anything, I wanted to let you guys know that the channel isn't dead. I also want to say to the 466 of you that are subscribed still, whether you forgot about me entirely or I don't know, whatever reason you're still here, I do want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to all the family that has stuck beside me, both blood related and the ones that I've made along the way. What else? I've done this video twice now. On this camera, I accidentally recorded this whole thing in slow-mo. So I'm trying to make sure I cover everything, and if I don't, I will talk about it again in no short order, I'm sure. In that slow-mo, I actually talked about it there, but I forgot to bring it up here, is that Fallout Breaking is something I was really proud of working on, and it should be releasing any day now. I don't know much more than anybody else. Really proud of it, so looking forward to showing that off to you guys as well. But that's going to be it for me for now, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know the algorithm by now. For now, I'm going to go ahead and hit the stop button on my camera. I think I've said it already, but I mean it every single time. Genuinely, thank you for watching. And here's to a successful 2025 and 2026.